straight into round number 14, and round number 14 is super duper easy. You're going to be working a single crochet into the back loops. You're going to hate me, into the bloops, as I call them. But they're so effective. I actually love working with them. So even if they are a pain, they're absolutely worth it. So you're going to be working, and this is where you're going to start, okay? So when you have a stitch, usually the stitch, the kind of, you know, when you're looking at the anatomy of a stitch, so basically that is kind of the leg. And the stitch is to the right, to the right, my right, your right, of the stitch, okay? So you'll be working into that stitch, but now of course you're working into the back loops. So you're going to do that, and you're going to do single crochet into the back loops, or the bloops, of the next 6 half double crochets. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Okay, and you'll know that you've gone into the back loops when you can see that you have that ridge where your stitches, the top of the stitch remains intact like that. And then you're going to work a single crochet, I'm going off camera, single crochet around those half double crochets. I'm going to chain 1 and a single crochet back post around the half double crochet front post, chain 1, single crochet back post, chain 1, single crochet back post around the last half double crochet front post, and you're going to go immediately into your bloop. This first one is always a bit difficult to find, but you just have to be like a crochet detective and hunt it down. Okay, so 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and then you're going to immediately go into your single crochet back post, chain 1, single crochet back post around those half double crochet front posts, and you're just going to carry on like that, and that will be your round number 14. So I shall see you at the end of that. Okay, so here we are, end of round number 14, and you've gone and done your single crochets into your half double crochets, then into the back loops, and you've got your little ridge there, and your single crochet back posts, chain 1, single crochet back posts over those half double crochet front posts. And now you're going to be, this is the beginning of squaring off, and I've decided to go with the same color, which is the Family Knit L Yarn Family Knit Aran. So now this is also a bit difficult to explain, although maybe you can make head or tail of it in the pictures, but you're going to be starting in you want to kind of line it up with the middle or the center space between 2 puffs. Okay, you're going to be working into that second chain 1 space that you did after your second half double crochet, your single crochet front post. Okay, so there's the first one, there's the second one, and you're working into that second space. Okay, so just make sure that obviously it's all nicely lined up. Very important that you go into the right space. And so I'm going to start with a chain 3, chain 4, I beg your pardon, plus an extra one, and a treble, so that's equal to 1 treble. Okay, so it's equal to 2 trebles and 1 chain space in between. Right, I'm just going to pull that a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. And then you're going to do 3 trebles, 1 treble into the next 3 spaces. So you're going to be working, oh, excuse me, oh, excuse me. You're going to be working in between your stitches here. So you're going to be doing 1, 2, 3 trebles. Then you're going to be doing 1, 2, 3 double crochets. Then you're going to be doing 3 half double crochets, so 1 half double crochet between the next stitches, 3 stitches, 1. So we did 3 trebles, 3 double crochets, and you're going to do 1, 2, 3. So the third one will end up in that first chain space, and you are back to your center, and you're going to do a single crochet. So as I was about to say, squaring off, my camera ran out of memory card. So there you are, and what you've done is you've done your very first squaring off round. So it's going to look something like that. Oh, and I forgot to mention that when I was checking the video, this round, that round of that, I kept on calling these single crochet. Oh no, I kept on calling these single crochet front posts, but of course they're single crochet back posts. Okay, so yeah, it gets very confusing when you have to talk in crochet lingo. When I'm quite used to saying, well, you go into this stitch and then you go into that stitch and then you go behind that stitch and then you go into the previous stitch, and and I know what I'm talking about, but of course I have to name the stitches correctly. Okay, so there you've squared off, and that is the end of round number 15. So now you're going to go into round number 16, and the color I'm going to choose is grape. And we are going to start in the space over here. So we're going to be starting in this space. You see, again, the video tutorials, I really thought they would come in handy because they would show you exactly where things are supposed to go. So you're going to start, if you're a clever crocheter, then you're going to start with a standing double crochet, but I'm going to just do 3 chains, and you're going to do 2 more double crochets, okay, because you're going to be working what is equal to a 3 double crochet together, chain 2. Okay, so into that space before that half double crochet front post that you did over the cuts, so in those chain, okay, then you're going to so you're going to be working 5 of these into these chain 1 spaces, 1, 2 and 3, chain 2, okay, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, okay, oopsie, the end of my yarn. Oh no, you know what happened? My little cat, she sits underneath my desk and she chews the yarn that's coming out of my basket, and I end up with a very, very, oh no, let's try that again. So this is a good, have you seen how to do this, you know, when your yarn comes adrift? So she often does that and I don't notice that she's doing it. Okay, so joining your yarn. So this is a little bit soggy at the one end. You just pop that over, you just pull it like that. You just keep on hanging on to that end and you do your join. That is a super strong join. And here I am in the final single crochet into back loop of that first half double crochet, and close. Just going to slip stitch into the top of that double crochet 3 together. Snip off your yarn. I'm just going to do a slip stitch there so it's nice and tight. Okay, so it should look like that. Okay, that's where you're working. Let's show you more clearly. Okay, just going into those stitches, into the back loops. Okay, so a lady contacted me on Facebook and she said, I am looking at your colorway in the pattern and it says shade for this color. And of course, I immediately, the minute she pointed it out, I realized my mistake. Is that when I was looking at the label to find out what the color was,